So it's Friday today, and it's my first weigh-in day after starting my 30-day challenge. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, then you would know that I did really well, and I, felt like the start of the week that I wasn't going to be doing as well. I did a midweek weigh just to sort of see how I was going, and I actually was up on the scales a little bit. Now, I thought that I was going to retain some water and maybe, have a little bit of, bloating or extra muscle built during this time through my legs, and that my weight would actually stay the same, but I was able to lose 1.2 kilos, which isn't a massive number, but for my goal over the 30 days of 5 kilos and, trying not to be in so much of a calorie deficit that is actually negative on my outcome, I don't want to be feeling like I'm, starving every day and, actually make myself feel really bad in the process of doing this. So, the 1.2 kilos is really good for me and my goals. But, one of the other things that is really positive to me is my calories in versus out, and what that actually equates to in what I should have lost for the week, the 7 days that have just passed. And, this is a time where I can reflect and see what I've done right, what I've done wrong, and then make changes for the next week. So I had 9,500 calories that went into my system over the 7 days. Now, going out, so basically my resting metabolic rate, that is, burning calories to keep my body going, alive, is about 2,000 a day. So in the 7 days, I had about 14,000 calories that, went and were burnt just for that. So if I was looking at it from a standpoint of what I put into my system, and if I wasn't exercising, what would I achieve? It was about 4,000 calories, which is about 500 grams in a week, which is actually the recommended for weight loss. So because I did my extra exercise, the output was actually around 21,000, which put me in a deficit of about 12,000 calories, which equates to 1.5 kilos roughly. So when I look at that and sort of try to reassess my goals for the week, I'm saying, well, I was only 300 grams off, which, at any point in the day could be different. So I could have gone up in weight, I could go down in weight if I weighed myself at a different time. I weighed myself at about 6:30 in the morning, right before I went to work. I hadn't actually consumed anything at that point, no water, so, I was at what I felt my lightest. Today's Friday, the, first day of week 2. So what are my goals and what am I going to change for that week? Now, pretty much I'm going to keep things very similar. I'm going to try to have more active calories throughout the day. I was hitting around the 900 to 1,000 every day. And, there wasn't a day that I didn't hit 1,000 calories, active calories output. But I want to sort of up that. The last couple of days I've been hitting more towards the 1,300, and I'm going to try to push that to 1,500. And my goal for that isn't, so much to lose more weight next week or this week, and my next weigh-in be really happy and pleased with myself because, maybe I've hit the 3 kilo since I started, but, it's more about having the ability to carb cycle or calorie cycle throughout the week. So if I do have a day where it's a little bit hotter, or I'm, in the gym a little bit more and I need extra calories to go into my system because, I feel down and I don't have enough energy, or I'm having cravings at the end of the day because my body wants more to come in. I have that freedom to, be a little bit more loose and still have the same effects of maybe losing that 1 to 1.5 kilos a week. And I can stay sane doing it. I don't want to be craving extra food because that will cause me to binge eat when I do have the opportunity to eat. Guys, if you're interested in how I'm going and what's going to happen next week, and if I can sort of achieve the same thing that I achieved this week or maybe do a little bit better, please subscribe, follow, comment, like, follow me on Instagram or join the Facebook page, and get behind me and get behind yourself and get out there, push yourself to do something different for 2019.